I feel the cool breeze, it's such a lovely tease.
Hi everybody, welcome to our Posca Paint Party Friday night, and we are so stoked because Beebs is in the house, and tonight
Quarantine.
we are
Quarantine.
Yeah.
You know? I love it. So blessed.
And what are we painting tonight? What are we painting?
Mystic eyes. So lots of eyeballs. Any which way you want. We're going to be, exploring some just fun ways to draw eyes, and some of the ways I've done it: surfing eyeballs, flying eyeballs, melting eyeballs, floating eyeballs, but beautiful eyes. My dad, actually, I grew up as a child, and my dad used to draw eyes on all of his papers, and he was really good at it. And so it stuck with me, and now it's my logo. A lot of you might not even know that an eye is my logo. And I've been drawing since I was a kid, and they're a lot of fun. So here we go.
All right, well, let me say a little something about Beebs, because Beebs is an amazing singer, songwriter. She paints, she creates. She's like the ultimate creator, and she's really, really fun.
And she has beautiful eyes.
And she has beautiful eyes, so she was like the perfect
You guys, I'm
person
gonna
to come
cry
hang
before
out
we
with us
start.
tonight. And she laughs a lot. That's why I love Beebs so much.
I love Drew and Maria. They're the best people in the entire universe.
So
And thank you for being in my music video recently. I
Yeah.
appreciate you guys coming down. It was Drew's birthday. I'm like, happy birthday, Drew. Also, I'm shooting a music video today. Can you come over like right now?
You were like right there. So what's the name? So you just released a new single.
Yes.
What's the name of it?
It's called Wake Up. We just released the video for it last Friday, which was really exciting because there was a hold up on it for a while. And then I was like, why am I waiting for other people to finish it? We got to make the quarantine finish it. So me and Garrett's Island Collective, rallied and got it done. And it's out for the world because it's a really sunshiny song. And I felt like we need it now more than ever. Why am I hoarding it to myself? That's not fair.
So we're going to put a link to that video in the chat. And when people watch the replay on YouTube, it'll be in the description.
Yes.
So everybody come on to it. It's awesome. I have been listening to that song over and over and over again.
That's
And
fine.
I can't get it out of my head.
Thank you.
So, all right. Well, I'm going to leave you guys because I'm going to go to my control
What?
room.
I felt like we were going to Vanna White Drew the whole time. Like
I
that's
will
what-
be back.
Okay. All right.
I will be back.
Maria goes off to the secret room and in the controls, and we're all going to paint. And first of all, I want to thank Posca for sponsoring this and allowing us to do this and bring wonderful creative people like Beebs in and to share with all of you. This Friday night is like really the paint party where this is kind of no rules. I kind of just want everybody to do their own version of an eye, and we have some inspiration, and I can tell stories. Beebs will probably sing a couple songs.
Yeah.
And and then so for the first half hour, we're probably just gonna get down to kind of drawing. And then in the second half, we're going to see what everybody else is drawing and give you the chance to share with everybody and what your experience is. And yeah, so that'll be it. So why don't we get started? What do we want to do? Do we want to sing a song first?
Yes.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Everybody
Maria
hears-
says yes.
Everybody wants to hear a song.
That was the plan.
I think that'll be a great
Wait,
way
we
to
just went over this. You have to play this one with me. Did you guys know Drew plays guitar? Now you do. Now you're about to know. You're about to know how
what
Drew
song are we going to play? Your new one?
Yeah, we'll play Wake Up. We'll play the new one.
Wake Up. All right, I
Yeah.
got to get a sip of wine first.
I had to cut myself off before we started.
All right.
All right. Yeah, 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 hey, it's a new day. Wake up, be loved and be lovely. Yeah, 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 hey, it's a new day, 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 day. Yeah, 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 hey, it's a new day. Wake up, be loved and be lovely. Yeah, 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 hey, it's a new day. So I'm thinking lately that I should play cool, 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 cool. I've done as many exceptions to the rule. minute that there's just no wrong or right. And I'm gonna do the songs, do the songs, do the songs that I write. And the paintings. I'm not stressing about the time, not stressing about the hustle. I just worry about myself, trying not to shuffle. Too many things around up in my head. So I do them now and pick myself up and say, hey, 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 yeah, 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 hey, it's a new day, wake up, be loved and be lovely. Yeah, 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 hey, it's a new day, 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 day. Yeah, 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 hey, it's a new day, wake up, be loved, do a painting. Yeah, 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 hey, it's a new day. You see, the vibes never lie and the truth always elevates. Vibes never lie and the proof always resonates. Van moves like poof, the boots and medicate, levitate. Yeah, he ate the pie that the devil made. He hopped in the drop top like a shop, watch like a top notch. I do not watch crazy as HD on every visual. Just so well adjusted and individual. Well, stop selling dreams, I ain't never bought them. I only see solutions, I don't see no problems. They cut the tree down, they afraid to guard it, apart it. They heard the herb is a problem. They get the curse knowledge, but unique can't be modified. You know the root of the tree can't be compromised. He who writes a song gon' let it write itself. If not, it sound like everybody else. Hey, 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 yeah, 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 hey, it's a new day. Yeah, 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 hey, it's a new day. Yeah, 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 hey, it's a new day. Wake up, we love to a painting. Yeah, 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 hey, it's a new day. What you got, Drew? Yeah, 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 hey, it's a new day, 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 day. Yeah, 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 hey, it's a new day. Yeah, 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 hey, it's a new day. Come hang out with you, do a painting. Yeah, 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 hey, it's a new day. It's a new day.
Right on.
Yeah,
That was
true.
awesome.
That was sick, dude.
That was fun. I was a little rusty, but I could jump in there.
That
And
was awesome.
that was a great
That made
way
my day.
to start the Friday paint party. And yeah, so let's have some fun. I'm sure everybody's ready and wanting to get started. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
God, that made me feel good.
Yeah, me too. I'm like vibrating. I'm ready to do this painting.
So you want to work on this one or a new one?
You know what? Actually, I think maybe I want to work on this one because you were talking about painting eyeballs in different ways, and I've been stuck on this painting for I don't know, a week or so. And you were like, eyeballs and waves, eyeballs and whatever, and I was like, what about flowers and eyeballs?
Yeah.
So now I'm inspired. That's what I want to do now.
Yeah. So just add to it, and maybe this is a good time for Maria to bring up some of the inspiration, some of the other artists where we get inspired by eyes. And if you're there, Maria, she's trying. So let me just tell you a little bit of story. So, you know, well, wow, these are some of my paintings. And, you know, you can see some of the eyes that I've painted. I always put them in mushrooms and oh, here we go. So this is probably where most of my influence comes from. This is an artist, Rick Griffin. If you guys haven't heard of him, please look Rick up. He is a fantastic, probably one of the best artists of his generation. And he did a lot of album covers for, you know, the Grateful Dead, Jimi Hendrix, Bob Dylan. He did a lot of concert posters, and he did a lot of stuff in surfing. And so that's how I kind of clued in on him via Surfer Magazine. But he wasn't the first. Everybody from Dolly to anybody heard of Von Dutch? Let's see if we can scroll through some of these photos. Okay. Well, Maria's working on it, but let me just tell you, a few years ago, I traveled to Egypt, and I had always been painting eyes, and I was just amazed at all the temples and places I went. There was eyes on all the hieroglyphs, and usually it symbolizes the eye of Horus. And so you'd see this symbol everywhere, and it was just really cool because you would have this neat symbol. It was really identifiable. And it just wowed me that they were doing this so long ago, and that I just wondered what they were trying to tell us, and made me interested in all the stories, all the ancient stories. And so that's a long story to tell, but that's kind of where it begins for me. And then I was really noticing in Dolly's work, he always had a lot of hidden eyes. And then there was an art, and that was in the 40s. So Dolly was doing that in the 40s. And then even as far back as like 1780s, the Eye of Providence was put on our dollar bill. And a lot of people look at that as something that's not good or something like that. But it symbolizes, there's Dolly's painting there. And I think that was from the movie Spellbound that they had done in the 40s. And that really influenced a lot of other artists. That next artist that would probably have seen this was Von Dutch, who was like kind of a hot rod artist in the 50s. And he's the guy that did the flying eyeball, the Von Dutch flying eyeball. And that's probably where Rick picked it up, from that Von Dutch symbolism. And man, it was just really cool. So hopefully you guys have looked at some eyes and looked at different ways to paint them. Maria, is there any way you can bring up my little eye collage? Maybe. Can you talk to me or no?
Yes, sorry. I am having a few minor technical difficulties, but I will find it, and when I do, I'll bring it.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is, if we can focus on, Beebs is drawing a flower in her eyes. So
I have to, because you're way faster than me. If I don't start now,
you can't see it, but it's in
we
there.
won't be finished.
Why don't we see if we can focus on mine, and I'm going to sketch out a rough painting, and I'm going to do a surfing eyeball based off of Rick Griffin. And I just love doing these eyeballs. They're so much fun. I'm going to put them right in the center, and it's just going to be a basic sketch. So I normally do this with pencil, but I'm going to start out with this dude here, and I'm going to have him coming at me. So I kind of want to have him, there's a surfboard, if everybody can see that. And this is really how my guys just start out. And then I'm going to do a wave over him. So he's coming up in the tube. Let's see if I can lap Beebs over there. She's getting a head start on him.
I already had to erase whatever I just drew.
Okay.
You're good.
All right.
It's very intimidating having a camera right on your
I wish that
stuff.
we could have music playing while we did this. But you see how I'm sketching this on there really lightly. And so those of you who have done this with us before, you know that this is just the map. And this just allows us to kind of have fun and not stress over anything. And this is, this is like really supposed to be fun and easy. So let's not get too tripped out on it. Try not to try so hard. Beebs trying too hard. Just get busy painting.
I'm trying way too hard.
And look, so I'm putting all these like little bubbles here. These are all going to be little eyeballs. This is a surfboard, more eyeballs. All right, so here we go. So now I got to figure out this. Should I have him doing this way? Ooh, he's going in the tube. So he's got a foot. So it's cool. Von Dutch kind of did the flying eyeball, but Griffin did the surfing eyeball.
So can I want to read a few things that a few people have written, if that's all right. We
Yeah.
have a lot of people and we have 124 people on with us right now.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome to the party.
So let's see, I'm going to read through. We've got Mike from Raleigh, North Carolina. We've got Lucy from Spain. Hi, Lucy.
Hi.
Wow. Hey,
Did
Lucy.
my writing class. Of course, we've got Jim and Andrea in Salt Lake City. We've got CJ from Japan. So we've got people from all over the world here.
Just dropped my painting. And that's great, everybody. And I hope everybody, this is a little bit different. This isn't like I'm really showing you how. I'm just trying to walk you through what I'm doing. And I hope everybody's kind of off to the races doing their own. And then we're going to catch up and go talk to everybody and see what they're working on. So that's my sketch. And that's how loose I did it. He's going to be, you know, front side tube, little eyeball. All right. That sound good?
Front side tube eyeball.
That's it.
I love him. He's
All
gonna be
right.
so cute.
All right. We better start painting.
I know.
Beebs, you got a message from Glossia Romano.
Whoa.
He says, hey, Beebs, say hi to Nico for me.
Oh,
Good friends.
hi. I will let Nico know. Nico is who features with me on that new single. Shout out to Nico in Orlando and Brazil.
Nico, I was surprised when that time I was at you guys' place. And
Oh, for the birthday party.
yeah, so I saw them perform together, and I was just amazed. Nico was amazing.
He's one of my favorite rappers in the entire universe. And not just because he's my friend, just because he's super badass.
Yeah. So I'm going right to it. I suggest Beebs just start painting.
I'm about to. I'm almost done. I'm not as cool as you, Drew. I'm a perfectionist, you know?
So
Maybe that's the
I need
point
to get
of the quarantine.
Beebs to loosen up.
Yeah, I need to loosen up a
So
little
all
bit,
of you
huh?
out there, practice being loose tonight.
Yeah, don't follow what I'm doing.
Try to just be able to go with the flow.
I feel like I'm doing better than I normally do because when I draw sacred geometry, normally I just have all these weird cut out piece of paper I use to measure, but I'm not measuring it with anything. I'm just eyeballing it. So this is like, I feel like I'm loosening up a little.
Eyeballing it.
I'm eyeballing it.
So I painted this eye behind me right before the thing because I just thought that'd be cool to have that in the backdrop. And
Okay. Paint time.
okay, you can have any colors you want
I need.
except for mine over here. No, I'm kidding.
Those are the ones I need. I need a skinny white one.
A skinny, the one I got in my hand.
Just do it.
This is
I'll
it.
figure
No.
something. No, I'll use skinny green. It's fine.
Okay, skinny green. So usually we're
No,
here.
I'm gonna need the white. I'll use this white. No, it's fine.
She's got that
I
one.
got this one.
Usually we're in here with usually about 30 people and our paint parties, and that totally got shut down. So it's nice that we're here and Beebs is here with us. It's been kind of lonely here in the studio without friends around, and I'm sure everybody's getting a little lonely. It was nice. They just live a couple beach towns down and they wanted to get out of their house. So that's good that they can come up here and hang out just for a little bit.
It's the most sane I've been. No, just kidding. I've been quarantined with most of my band, so we've been keeping pretty good with just trying to keep sanity through music.
So you guys have been playing. Have y'all been playing on Zoom as well?
No, I've been playing a lot of live streams for a lot of different people. I've been doing my own, and then
Is that via Instagram?
they're all different. Some are via Instagram, some are via Facebook, some are their own platforms. But now Bands in Town has a thing where you can put a live stream in like it's a regular show.
Oh,
So
cool.
then the people following you can find out when they're happening. I think my next one is 420. I'm doing the Great American Session.
Oh, cool.
Sesh in. So Tommy Chong and Be Real and Rob Garza from Thievery Corporation.
Wow,
And
that sounds
so
great.
they have a really sick lineup. It's on 420.
And so where can people see that?
I think that's on the Great American Sesh Inn, which is SESSIN.
That's cool.
I think it's through their own website or platform. And yeah, we're all streaming from wherever we're at. But I'll have, you know, my band is some of the guys from Fishbone and some other cats, so they'll be there with me.
So a lot of people don't, you know, realize that, you know, so many people are affected by this, and especially musicians. All the festivals have been shut down, all the concerts with no really open date in mind. So, you know, we really have to figure out a way to support all the musicians out there. And, you know, whether it's through things like this or I know some of the festivals are trying to do virtual. Have y'all heard about that? Or?
Yeah, there's another one that the owner of Warped Tour is putting on. It was going to be a mental health festival in LA, but now they're taking it all online. But there's mental health panels and a bunch of bands are playing, but now it's all being live streamed, which is really cool. So everything, you know, yeah, it is a hard time. The music industry is definitely suffering, but the things that I think are great is that more live music is being brought to people more than ever. Even though we are, I guess, technically monetarily suffering, I feel as a human race, we're so winning on the vibes level right now because everybody's going live and everyone's definitely burned through Tiger King and all the Netflix stuff by now. So, you know, everyone's paying attention and, you know, so I think it's a really, it's an interesting time and we're all figuring it out. And
yeah, I feel that too. I feel that even doing something like this, which was totally unexpected, we can reach so many more people.
Yeah. And like, you know, the planet's healing itself. That's really beautiful. People are getting to spend time with their families. I think it's just kind of a lesson for all of us to slow down and just figure out new things about ourselves. Like the other day I played drums and guitar and sang at the same time. I'd never done that before. Wow. You know, so that was like, I would have never done that if I wasn't going stir crazy in my house.
I've been on YouTube watching people do all kinds of things.
Learning new skills.
I watched a guy yesterday. He designed and custom made this really cool bass guitar, and then he played it like amazing.
What? Yeah. See, that's what's so cool. Everyone's creativity is heightened, and maybe the people that were working jobs they didn't like before are discovering new things about themselves that they really like. And, you know, I think that's important.
So tell everybody what you're doing.
Well,
they can see it on
I'm doing a way worse version of because I freehanded it. I didn't do my measuring, but I'm making
going for it.
Flower of life type sort of thing in the eyeball. And then I was thinking about putting eyelashes. Like I might make this like a forest up here. So on this one I had already done. I made like a seed sprouting from the roots of the piece in the eye, like yourself, you know. And so maybe I was thinking, inspired by all your eyeball wave versions of different things.
Eyeball waves.
Maybe I put like dirt here and some flowers popping up, some sprouts.
That sounds good.
That's been really exciting for me. And this time made some garden boxes and planted a garden, and I literally just planted like seeds like a week ago and they're already sprouting up, and it's so exciting to watch.
And you guys got the awesome place to be able to do all that.
Yeah, and so I'm like, I'm just gonna grow enough food for our neighbors, ourselves and our neighbors. I don't know how I'm gonna make money, but we gonna have vegetables.
Yeah, you're not gonna starve.
We're not gonna starve. We're gonna be all right, you know.
So you guys can see on mine, I'm like adding the color, and you can see how rough it is if we go back to mine somewhere. Jillian and Maria still back there somewhere?
What's that?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, sorry.
So
I'm reading through all the chats.
Oh, cool. Well, why don't you guys ask us some questions, and
let me read some of the things that some more people wrote.
Yeah.
A lot of people commented, your voice is amazing.
Thank you.
Beebs. And Amanda said, wait a minute, I gotta find it. Amanda said, I love you, Beebs. And hi, Maria, or no, that was Adrian. Adrian said, I love you, Beebs. Hi, Maria and Drew. Awesome of you to do this. We've got people here from Ontario, Canada. That's Leah. I mean, we have a lot of people, so I can't shout out for every single person. But Derek from Vancouver. Amanda said, love the crystals. I collect crystals and put them in my paintings. What's the round stone? Lapis. Yes, the blue round one is lapis, Amanda, and I am a crystal addict for sure.
Which color you need?
Skinny white. I'm sorry.
We've got Brian Zickafoos, one of my favorite artists from New York. He does a lot of stuff with Alex Gray.
Oh, good.
I love Alex Gray.
Yeah, I wanted to mention Alex Gray because
Wait, this is a skinny. Oh no, wait.
Alex does amazing eyeballs, and I think he's probably one of the modern masters of doing eyes. A lot of you might know him from some of the Tool albums. So if you ever listen to the band Tool and seen some of their t-shirts and albums, that's mostly Alex Gray stuff. And he just does so many amazing.
A lot of human anatomy, like in your veins and just energy. Oh, his paintings really, he's one of my favorites.
Here, I'll bring one of them up. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So sick.
So any of you have never seen Alex Gray's work, please look Alex up. Another great artist, of course, is Rick Griffin. Look up Rick Griffin. Von Dutch is another, of course, amazing one that I was talking about. And then one of my personal favorites is more of a modern guy too, is a gentleman named Joe Fenton out of Brooklyn, New York. He does amazing time lapse. So, you know, this is just stuff for you guys to look up that I look up to these guys. And fantastic artists. And, you know, when I was talking earlier about this progression of people painting eyes and stuff, you know, everything is kind of on the backs of those who have come before us. And it's really neat to see this progression. Like Alex Gray's work is just so amazing. And when you think of it, you know, it's kind of our window into the world, the eye is. And so that's why to artists, it seems so alluring to paint eyes and just kind of, you know, I kind of feel like I'm a little bit sensitive to the things that I see. I notice a lot more things. And I think most artists are that way. That's why we're so good at creating stuff. And, you know, you're just wondering, like, this little set of eyeballs that you have is really, you know, articulating information to your brain, and then you're seeing it. And like, to me, everything's alive and beautiful. And I don't know what I would do if I couldn't see stuff.
Oh, I wish I would have sent a picture to Maria so she could pull it up, but my friend took a macro shot of my eyeball recently because I saw some online, and it's
look at those things. They're beautiful. Get a macro shot.
But he took a macro shot of my eye because I had seen some online, and it's really crazy in macro. Eyes look like, there's the one I needed. Eyes look like whole universes. You know, they're like their own planet, and the texture and depth you get from an eyeball when you shoot it that close is so incredible that when I saw them, I was like, yeah, we're our own universe. Like, it's all in our eyes. It's so cool.
It's so amazing to, you know, I like the animal eyes. Like like all the animal eyes are different. Like
goat eyes are crazy. They got square eyeballs.
Yeah, those things are crazy.
They're so crazy looking.
And then snake eyes.
Oh yeah, snake. I feel like, well, are snake and cat eyes kind of similar? I feel like they are.
I forgot the dog was back here.
Oh yeah, Dell's here with us. Dell the funky canine.
So you guys can see, like, this is just progressing, and I'm going to add eyeballs down here. Everywhere you see. Maria, do you have a picture of my tribute to Rick Griffin board?
Yes, I will bring that up in just a moment.
That's a great piece, because there's a lot of eyes in it, number one, but really it pays homage to the fact that if you think of all these great artists and how they did cool art, and then from that we take those ideas and expand upon them and then share them with the next generation. And when we're just doing fun little paintings like this, it's you're just kind of getting these ideas out, and this is where the magic kind of happens. And then it's always nice to be able to dive in and do something really amazing. Like for me, my tribute to Rick Griffin board was, something I put a lot of time into. And every artist has a masterpiece in them. And I can't wait for the day where I have time to dedicate a amount of time to create something amazing like Alex Gray or something like that.
There it is, Drew.
Yeah, it's like a postage stamp on the screen, but you guys can see it a little bit. But that really has a lot of eyes on it, and a lot of symbology. And the eye is like a symbol, and I think it's a symbol for somebody who is paying attention or is able to maybe see a little bit more. And
Drew, do you ever think about the fact that we're not actually seeing what's there? Like how your eye like mirrors stuff and flips it upside down or something.
Yeah, it like trips me out.
I think about that a lot, actually. In fact, one day I wear contacts. I'm very nearsighted and have pretty poor vision. And I was like, maybe I'm supposed to have crappy vision. And then I went a whole week without wearing my contacts just to see if like maybe I'm supposed to see things in a different way. It was really scary, and I had to make Garrett help me find stuff in the grocery store. But what I did notice was that I was seeing all these insane energy fields around plants.
Oh, wow.
And trees and stuff. And I could see energy trails. It was, auras or something, I don't know, but it was really cool. And I was like, and my social anxiety went away because I couldn't see anything in front of me. So I wasn't worried about, I wasn't thinking, oh, is that person looking at me funny? I couldn't see them. So it didn't matter. I was like, oh, maybe I'm supposed to have poor vision.
That's funny. I used to do that when I would have to give a speech and I was nervous. I just wouldn't wear my contact lens.
Yeah, I used to do that when I first started playing shows. Yeah, I would play blind, basically, which also resulted in me almost eating crap a bunch of times on stage. But yeah, it's like if I can't see everything, I somehow feel better.
That's funny.
So I'm going to read a couple more comments. Our good friend Dan Schoenberg, who comes and paints with us live a lot and who paints a lot of eyes, he said, goats have square pupils. Mind blown, mind blown.
Yeah, if you guys look at a goat in person, it's so creepy when it stares at you.
They're pretty crazy looking. I worked at a zoo for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
And the goats were my homies.
But
I thought they were super weird. I'm like, y'all are aliens for
If you ever want to watch something funny, watch goat videos. Oh my
They're
gosh,
the best.
It's better than cat videos.
Way better. I agree. Way better.
So hopefully everybody's progressing with their painting and is going to be ready to show it soon.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad.
Yeah, if anybody wants to show your painting, we're gonna start bringing people on in just a minute, and we'll share your work. And if you have questions, you can either hit the raise hand button or you can write your question in the chat. I'm gonna read a couple more comments. Jim wrote, "These paint parties have been a blessing." Thank you, Jim.
Yeah, it's kind of like we're all hanging out, even though we're so far away.
I just have to say the first one I did the very first one with you guys.
Beebs did the first one.
And it made me cry. Like I teared up during it because there was little kids and just people from all ages and all walks of life and all backgrounds, and everyone was like sharing their creations with each other. And it was like that first week when things were extremely surreal. Not that they're not surreal now, but they were just very fresh.
Yeah, it was scary.
And it was a little scary. And I just remember these little kids being like showing their paintings, and they were really badass, and everyone showing their art. And I was like, wow, This is the most beautiful thing that you and Maria are bringing into all of our lives to kind of bring some type of normalcy and togetherness even through such a hard time. And I just want to commend you guys for that, for figuring this out and keeping it going. Maria, right now I feel like a Maria's angel. You're just a voice in the box, by the way. It's pretty cool actually. But thank you guys for creating this space for all of us. I think it's so beautiful and inspiring, and I think that's what we need to be doing right now, is inspiring, exploring new facets of ourselves and pushing our creative limits, and you know, just putting all that anxiety and or maybe stress or uncertainty into something productive and positive, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's definitely helping me. Like otherwise you start, you know, you look up too many things on the internet, you watch
go down too many black holes. And here's my whole thing with all that, you know, I went down all the black holes, I listened to all the theories, listened to all the friends, and I go, it doesn't change the situation. It's still happening. So I just need to figure it out and just, you know, stay now more than ever. You need community. Check on your friends, call someone, catch up with someone, hang out with your family, make something cool, build a garden. You know, I think there's a lot of constructive things we can be doing in uncertain times that make things seem more certain. I know if I grow plants, they're going to grow in a month, and I'm certain I will eat some vegetables at some point without having to leave my house.
Well, especially, you know, all of us have been affected so much.
The arts, for sure, 100%.
Yeah,
the first one to suffer.
With, you know, financially and also just with work. And, you know, it's not like our, you know, it's been kind of tragic just watching just whole tours and for me, art projects just vanish and they're never coming back. Not for any short time period. And that's scary, but I think we all need to be reminded is out of that always comes something new and possibly something better. So maybe we did lose something, but maybe the next thing that comes up is going to be something better and different.
For sure. And I feel too, a lot of times, even as artists, no matter what level of success we're at, we always feel like we need some outside things to help us progress our career, our thing. I need to do this. I need to get, I should collab with this person, or I should do this. And I think what this is really making people realize is that everything you need, you have around you right now at any given time. You know what I mean? Of the support structure that you need are the people that are in your close circle. We don't always need the things outside of ourselves and outside of our little bubble. Those are just things that keep us in wanting and we don't always enjoy what we have. You know, this definitely made me appreciate so many things in my life. Just being able to go outside on a beautiful day in San Diego, or, you know, just little things that I definitely was taking for granted.
Something like this, something so simple.
So painting, having time to paint, having time to really focus on an idea and see it to fruition, rather than like rushing or doing a little bit here or there and it not really fully being realized the way you maybe have intended, you know?
God, that looks good.
Okay, we have a number of people that want to share, so can we?
Let's get to it.
Let's do that. I'm going to start with Maureen. Maureen, you asked a long time ago. I hope you're ready now.
Hey, Maureen.
Hi, Maureen.
I can't get my camera to work for some reason, so
okay, we'll come back to you.
Yeah,
okay.
We'll come back to you.
Problem. We had cameras going off and on.
Yeah, Maureen, what you might need to do, and anybody, whenever you have a trouble with sound or anything with Zoom, sometimes you have to log out and log back in, and that usually fixes it. Before I bring the next person on, I want to let everybody know that we put the replays on YouTube. So if you want to find the replays to any of our paint parties, go to YouTube and look for Brophy Art Academy channel. And every replay gets put on there within 48 hours. Okay, so we're going to go to our friend Cairo.
This one?
Cairo.
Okay, yay.
Let's get him on the screen.
Cairo, there you are. What's up, bud?
Once I drew a pickle on a skateboard.
Whoa, that's so good.
A pickle with crazy eyes.
This up here.
That's
That's
cool.
great.
So I don't really know what I'm making, but it's going somewhere.
That's what's cool. You're just having fun, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing too, Cairo.
Awesome. Thanks,
brother.
Cairo.
Cairo's cool.
That was really awesome.
All right, we're gonna go to Michael Wood.
What's up?
Michael, what's up?
Hey,
Hi.
I'm with my niece Hayden.
Hi, Hayden.
Hey,
We're having a lot of fun watching you guys work.
and where are you guys at?
We're in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, right on.
One of my favorite cities in the whole universe.
Sorry, I don't know what just
What are you
happened.
guys painting? Wait, let's see it.
I did that.
Oh, wow.
What?
That's Hayden's.
Like a little unicorn.
This is what I'm working on.
Oh, that looks cool. Is
Sick.
that,
You guys are both working on unicorns.
We're using old bills to draw on.
old bills? That's good.
Recycling paper.
So,
I
so
love
that is
it.
that unicorn Mike from whatchamacallit?
Yeah, Bukowski.
Yeah, that's awesome. What a great character.
Cool.
Let me see yours again.
Thanks,
Hayden, that was so cool. Does yours have a name?
So,
I don't know.
it's a
Love it.
unicorn onesie.
Yeah.
So cute.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks,
All right,
guys.
we're
working on this.
Hey, you're good.
All right.
Nice.
Thanks, guys.
All right. See ya.
thanks. We're going to Dubs next. Dubs.
Oh,
Yo, Dubs, good to see you.
Beebs, what's up, baby?
Yo, dude, I'm so happy to see you.
Oh, hell yeah.
what are you working on?
I'm working on this aggro, dude.
Oh my gosh.
That's so cool.
Those are some crazy eyeballs, man.
Yes, you gotta color it first and then the black detail.
Yeah, man.
Black lines.
That's looking good.
Awesome.
I love it.
Here I
Good
got.
seeing you, Dubs.
Yeah. And this here?
Oh, let's see it, Maria.
Yeah, wait, hold
Come
on.
out.
Oh, sorry.
No. Okay. Whoa.
Whoa,
Yeah, some aggro bubbles. The Rasta deadhead spider.
Wow, Dubs, it looks so great.
Yeah.
Dubs,
Yeah.
you've been busy, brother.
Heck yeah, man.
That's awesome.
All
Yeah,
right.
you got
All
it.
right, thanks,
Love
Dubs.
you, man.
Keep it
Love,
going.
love.
All right, we're gonna go
I
on to
love him.
Johnny Spa, known as Johnny Spa. Wait a minute. Here we go. Hey, what's up?
Okay.
How you doing? What are you working on? Wait a minute.
Oh, cool.
Whoa.
A mountain bike and eyeball.
That's awesome.
That's so cool. Wait, no, it's a dirt bike, yeah?
No, it's a mountain bike. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so cool.
And I like-
Awesome. Thank you.
We can't.
We can't hear you. I don't know why. You're unmuted, but your
Hello?
sounds.
Yay.
There you go.
And where are you joining us from?
Hang on 1 second here. Hello?
We can hear you.
Can you hear us?
Okay, great. Yeah, I just work at a local bike shop and I like drawing bikes every now and then.
That's awesome,
It looks
dude.
good. It's got enthusiasm and character.
Sorry, Bailiff's looking to do several things.
It's awesome. It's so good seeing you too, because
You too,
I
thanks.
want to talk to you though.
Yeah.
we talk all the time. Okay, we're gonna go to Santino.
What, Santino?
Santino.
Hello.
Hi.
What's up, Santino?
That.
Wow. The depth in that is so awesome.
Yeah, you got good shading on that, Santino.
I want to make. I like the CVD, like with an eye on it.
Oh
So
yeah, it's on my glass. I got it on my glass.
yeah, I really like that one. And then I finished the dolphin. Like
Oh, the dolphin looks
nice.
great, Santino.
I was trying something new with spots on it to see how
Yeah.
it looked, and pretty good.
Yeah,
So
man.
thank you.
That looks great, man.
Yeah, I
Thank
can't
you,
wait to see
Santino.
your eyeball done later.
Yeah,
Yeah, the leaves.
I'll send you.
Yeah, the leaves get a little tedious, but just hang in there. Just-
Okay, good.
All right.
All right.
All
See.
right, we're going on to Hot Rod,
Right.
formerly known as iPad 5.
I finally figured out how to change it from
How to
iPad.
change your name? Yay!
This is the collage I started the other day with the flower, and I've added.
That's so cool. What
Yeah.
a great idea with all the mixed media, like all the different
Yeah.
pieces in there and the 3D texture.
Yeah.
So you were probably definitely familiar with Von Dutch. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yes. Yes.
And
Yeah.
Ed Roth and
Ed Roth. Yeah. I've been to his reunion there in Manti, Utah a couple of times.
Yeah.
Wife holds a reunion there every year. Probably not this year, but it's very cool.
Yeah. And Von Dutch was probably one of the early pinstripe guys, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. He was about the first one to do lace too. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Lace, nice.
I mean,
Awesome.
I just think it's neat here in Southern California. We get a lot of the crossover between surfing, hot rod, and aerospace and everything. And so we're just a big mishmash of all these like cool artists that were doing rad stuff. And
All right, let's see what Kiera is up to. Kiera, you ready?
Hi.
Hi.
So I did this.
Oh, cool!
Whoa,
Look at those eyelashes.
those eyelashes are sick. That
Thank
looks.
you.
Oh, and the rainbow eyebrow. I love that. That looks so cool.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Kiera. All right, let's
Awesome.
go to Alaska and see what Benny's up to. Or not Alaska, Bellingham.
In Washington.
Bellingham.
Benny.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Benny?
What's up, guys?
Hi.
We're working on some. I did a wave today.
All right.
Wow, that's so.
Benny's doing flames on his skateboard.
Holy smokes!
Wow.
Man, you're killing it, bro.
Dude, you crush it. Cool.
It's looking good. You guys are having fun. I love it.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys. We love this.
Thank you.
What did he say?
He's gonna draw a forest in the background.
Nice.
All right, now we're gonna go on to Aaron. What's up, Aaron?
Hello. So this is what I'm working on.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, the watercolory background is so cool.
And this is my
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm recycling. This is like acrylic paint that I had started. I'd done for like a demo thing for some Girl Scouts, and then I had half a blank canvas. So I was like, I'll just paint on the bottom of it and incorporate that into the top.
Oh, it looks so cool. I love the color palette.
That I painted on.
Nice. That looks good.
Thank you.
It looks like an alien
Awesome.
through the flower garden.
Yeah,
Bye.
so cool.
Yeah, see y'all.
All
Bye.
right, we're gonna go on to Katie. Is this my Katie? Is this my Katie from Sedona?
Yes.
Hi, Katie.
Girl.
Hey friends, you guys are awesome. My paints are hot and drippy, so I'm just letting it flow.
That looks cool.
Whoa,
I like the
getting really
trees
drippy.
coming off of everything. That looks really cool.
You totally inspired me with your roots talk. I love it. And
Oh.
your vibes are so epic. You guys just thank you so much for being your radical selves. I'm so honored to be a part of this flow.
Oh, thank you. What's it like in Sedona right now?
Magical and calling your name. I hope to see you soon. And
You're gonna see
What a
me.
great
You're gonna see me soon. I already ran it by the husband, and he said yes.
yes. All right. Thank you for letting me be a
Wow.
part of your magic. Love you all.
Thank you.
Love you, Katie. All right, let's see. We've got a couple more people, but I'm gonna wait about 2 minutes. We have about 12 minutes to go, and we don't have to end on the dot. We can run over by a couple minutes, but let's just plan on 15 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody's having a good time, and we'll just keep going as long as we can. But we are trying to keep them to about an hour or a little bit more. It gets our new setup is a little. How do y'all like our new setup? This is like
It's vibey.
This is like the Beebs hangout, and
This is amazing. I walked down. I was like, oh my god, I live here now.
and it's like full of pillows in the gallery.
Dell's pumped. My dog is so excited right now. He
Dell's
walked in. He's
moved
like,
in.
oh, you guys made me a bed. Sick.
Okay, I'm going to bring Phyllis on. Phyllis, if you're still ready, we are going to spotlight you right now. You there? There you are.
Oh wow!
Oh, what?
And are you painting on fabric, Phyllis?
That's my medium. And
That's so cool.
And how are the pens working on the fabric?
I just got the pens from you today, and looks like they're working really well.
Yeah, it
That
does.
looks incredible, Phyllis. That's so cool. Is that also your piece behind you painted on fabric?
It is, yes.
Yeah.
Wow, that is so cool. I don't think I've ever met anyone that was their medium was fabric. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Look at that space you get to work in.
I know your space is awesome. So
It's like perfect. It's a dream for a lot of people to have a space like that.
Yeah.
And what do you do with the fabric? Do you just make them full, like that's the canvas, so you make them full painting, like full painting?
I do full paintings and then I quilt them.
Do you quilt too? That's one of the most underrated art forms of all time. It's so tedious and so involved and so incredible.
Is all quilted. You can see some of the quilting lines, I think.
Yeah, I can see it.
Wow.
So on your painting that you're painting right now, is that on black fabric?
It is. It's on black fabric.
And so I hear if you iron from the other side of or like put another piece of fabric, the Posca will stick really well.
Yeah, well, I'm going to put some textile medium on it anyway,
Yeah.
just to make it stay. But I'm amazed by the coverage. It works great on covering the black just fine. And as far as blending, I'm not sure if it blends quite as easily, but with a paintbrush, you can just blend it.
Yeah. And maybe some different fibers might work better. Who knows?
I'll be playing with them. I'll let you
Yeah,
know.
that's great.
So
Keep us
cool.
posted on what works. I've only painted on like jean jackets and shoes, usually like cotton fibers, and had to seal them really well. They hold up, but I really like what you're doing. That's awesome.
So cool. I'm inspired. I want to go paint on some fabric.
Now we're going to bring on Mason Plum. Mason, are you ready for us? Hi.
Cool jacket, Mason.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's got it going on.
yeah, I had some downtime.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Whoa, that's super cool.
That's cool how you have the lips and the eye and the same thing. I've never seen that. That's awesome.
I know it's not done, but there's a lot of good depth in it already. You know, like you did a really good job.
Looking to make this kind of like not veiny, kind of like maybe like it was made from like a cornea or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Really punch up when I put some black around it and stuff. That's what usually happens.
Brilliant.
I'm stoked. I got the idea for the lips though. I was looking at your painting in the background and I saw how the top part kind of drooped down, like the eyelid.
Yeah.
It looked like lips. So I was like, oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, wow.
Good
That's
on
so
you.
cool.
It really
Thank you. Okay, so word has it that there's a long necker in the crowd.
What?
Long necker, are you there?
Oh,
wow.
What's up, Mark?
I just talked to him today. I love you, dude. It's so good to see you. You're see-through, bro. Look at your shirt.
See-through, yeah.
Is it the ghost of Mark Longnecker or the real Mark Longnecker?
Real me.
The real you.
How you been, man? You been doing good? Yoga man?
Yeah, man. Hitting that yoga, been painting, doing all sorts of commissions, logos, staying busy.
Awesome, man. It's good to see you.
Shout out to Mark. That's how I met Drew and Maria. Was at Mark's wedding.
Yeah.
That's right. That's how we met.
How we met.
Yeah, everybody.
I met Beebs. I had a 2-minute conversation with her and I fell in love with her and I was like, I gotta be friends with this girl. and then you moved out here like a month later.
Yeah, actually, that was the last thing I was doing. I stayed in Florida longer to go to Mark's wedding and then I dipped. I moved here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, it's a small world, folks.
Small world. Shout out Endless Summer Tattoo. Mark.
Yeah.
Mark's been one of my really good friends for probably like 15 years now. I love you, Mark. You've been an inspiration to me. You've helped me with my graphic design. You've always been very supportive, and I love you very much. You're a great person.
Yeah, we all love Mark.
We love you.
Who doesn't love Mark Longnecker?
Yeah.
He's the best.
Wait a minute, he's showing us something. Yeah,
Oh,
look
yeah.
at that.
What are you painting on?
Whoa.
Mark? Is that metal? Unmute Mark, honey.
He's unmuted.
What are you painting on?
It's like a little piece of metal somebody sent me. It's like a part of their cubicle and their desk, like snaps in to it.
Oh,
in the
that's
back.
so cool.
Upcycling. I love it.
What a great idea. That's so cool.
Got the eye of the wave, eye of the tube in there, like
Yeah.
he likes to do.
The eye of the tube.
I have it too, bruh.
I'm getting.
I've been painting on these.
Click back on Mark.
Painting on these seahorse crab shells.
Those are so cool.
Do you find those on the beaches there?
I find them out in the islands. Just ride my paddleboard out there and I go explore the islands. I've been painting those up.
That's awesome. That looks great.
It looks so cool.
Those things, I mean, how the eyes on those things are so creepy. Talk about aliens.
Right?
Yeah, those things are crazy looking. They're so ancient too. Like they've been around since the beginning of time.
They have blue blood. They like harvest those
They
things.
have blue blood?
Yeah, they get the blood out of them. They use it for some medical purposes. And it's like super blue. It's unbelievable.
I had no idea.
Yeah, only I would know that, huh?
No, that's cool because I grew up in Florida seeing them my whole life. I had no idea of any of that
They're
information.
ancient animals, a horseshoe crab. They're like, if you see one, they're like little tanks. Like,
They're gnarly. They're all up in our river over
Yeah.
there.
All right, I'm going to bring a couple more people on really quick.
Love you, Mark.
Love you, Mark. Okay, I'm going to bring on Matthew and, wait a minute, who is this? Matthew and Bennett. Matthew and Bennett, are you guys ready?
We're ready. What's up, guys?
Hi. I made this.
All
Nice. Oh, you used the surfboards with the kid. That's so cool.
I made
Running
this
out.
for my grandma.
A daffodil? Is that what that-
Grandma's birthday.
Grandma's birthday, right on. I'm sure she was stoked.
Yeah. We have to seal it and then give it to her.
Yeah, spray it with the clear cut and you'll be good.
then
It's really beautiful.
I'm working on this.
On the eye.
Nice.
It's like the floating eye. That kind of looks like the one out of Lord of the Rings. You know, they have the like eye that's in the sky somewhere.
Oh, I'm not even sure. I've never even seen that.
Yeah, there's like so many, like as an artist, you like start seeing eyes everywhere. Like once you like start really getting into it.
I
How's
tried
yours
it.
going?
I was hoping you were going to show us how to draw an eye, but I did that so far.
I think you did a great job. That looks amazing.
I've just
I
been
like that.
going, as I'm going, I'm just making lines. I don't even know what's going on.
Cool.
But that's the best part. That's what Drew teaches me is like, I'm real methodical in all my art and I like have to map it out and plan it out. And
Yeah.
Drew's like, no, Beebs, you just need to let go and just do
So,
it.
so
you
just
know?
so everybody knows, the Monday classes are like really step by step and a little bit more difficult. The Wednesday classes are kind of more easy, more for kids, and then Friday nights is kind of just the paint party where we all get together. And you know, it's really where we kind of started. We had BYOB at our gallery, and people would come, and I would just help them work on their project, whatever it was. And so we kind of had that vibe going on Friday nights. And I'm definitely open for asking questions if anybody needs help, but it's usually kind of just a free-for-all of coming up with an idea. Everybody paints kind of the same thing and see where they take it. And it's always interesting to see where people take it. Go ahead.
Mason wants to know if Dubs has an Instagram. Dubs, if you can put your Instagram handle in the chat, but if you do a search, I think he's
Dubsatized.
Dubsatized on Instagram. And
I met Dubs at Surf Expo. Where'd you meet him at?
Surf Expo.
Oh, that's so cool. I did not meet you at Surf Expo. Look how we're all connected. That's
This is all Florida based. Okay, Olivia Bowen, you mentioned you wanted to share. I'm going to spotlight you now. I hope you're ready. Hi. Whoa,
Hey.
cool back.
Hi.
You want
I
to
love
show
your
us what you're working on?
Nope, we're back to you, honey. Oh, wow, look at that.
That looks great. Can you hold it closer to the camera? I want to see the inside of the eye. Oh, maybe not too close, a little bit. Okay, I can
There
see.
you go.
That looks so cool.
So you having fun hanging out with us? Not
Awesome.
bad. All online. We can all hang out. It's nice.
Cool. Well, thank you.
I
And
love your shirt, by
we're
the
going to
way.
go to Jody Trujillo. Jody, what's up?
Hi, everybody.
Good to see you again.
The apple of your eye.
An apple in the eye. That's pretty cool.
I
That's a
like
great idea.
the like the white part of the eye, how you have all those crackles and cool like lightning bolt. That looks so cool.
Thank you.
That's really cool.
And your dolphin came out amazing. There it is.
Whoa, what?
That's
That's amazing.
That's
Thank
great.
you.
You look like you had fun with that.
Yeah, I did. My kids were watching me finish it last night, and they just kept going, keep going, Mom, keep going.
I was so happy when I saw that on Instagram. I was like, Drew, check this out. This is so good.
Thank you. I love color.
it.
They make me happy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome.
I got to tell everybody that, you know, the right there is like why I really enjoy doing this, is because seeing what people create and just knowing for myself, like when I get into piece and it comes out really cool, and I've kind of like just the time just melts away, and knowing that that is happening for some of you out there is really nice. And then you end up with this like really cool piece of art that you can remember this time as doing something cool.
All right, we're going to go to Jim.
Oh.
Jim, are you ready? Howdy.
Here's Jim. What's up, brother?
Hi, Jim. How's it going tonight?
That looks cool.
Instead of the surf vibe, I'm going skate vibe tonight.
Skate vibe.
That's eyeball and eyeball and eyeball action.
Bunch of eyeballing, yeah.
The inception of the eyeball. I love it.
I know that Jim Phillips and Jimbo Phillips have done quite a few eyeballs.
Oh, Jim Phillips kills it. Yeah, I do a lot of work. I've known him for a while.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
We're going to have him on one of these parties.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. And I want to remind everybody before I forget, if anybody needs to order Posca Paint Pens, we sell them on BrophyArtAcademy.com. So, and we ship every single day, same day. We actually pack them ourselves. Drew puts them on his motorized bicycle and takes them to the post office usually. So, BrophyArtAcademy.com.
That's awesome.
Okay, here's a question from Michael O'Connor. Does Rust-Oleum you use to seal art, is it a terps cleanup?
Is it a what cleaner?
Terps, T-U-R-P-S cleanup. That's the only one I can find in stores. Will that wreck the paint?
I'm not sure what he's asking, but it sounds like turpentine cleanup. It's an acrylic, crystal clear. There's Krylon, there's Rust-Oleum, there's lots of different brands, but it's basically clear spray paint, and it's an acrylic. The satin finish is the best. I don't like the glosses because the glosses are too hard to get even. So I'm not sure if that answers your question, but the Rust-Oleum does make a acrylic crystal clear. Just got to check all the labels and try to get the satin if you can. Hope that helps.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Alex Sanso next. Alex, if you are ready, I'm unmuting. I'm trying to unmute you. Pressing the button. Let's see.
Just kind of went for, I don't know, kind of.
There we go.
Oh, that looks so cool. I love the blend on the colored part of the eye.
The iris, yeah.
The iris looks so good. Looks great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I have brown eyes. I think a lot of people are doing blue eyes, but I'm like, I'm doing a brown eye, man.
I like it.
Mine's green because I got green eyes, so I'm doing green one.
That looks so great.
Oh
yeah.
What are you going to do around the edge? When's it starting to go out?
I don't know. I just kind of came up with those little bursts, just a couple of minutes ago, because it was just like a floating ball. So I don't know what I'm doing with it.
It looks cool just the way it is.
But it's fun.
Yeah.
Thanks. It's been a really fun exercise.
Yeah, just keep going and you're going to come up with something totally original. Than just, you know, kind of let your mind like fall away. Try not to try so hard. All right.
So I think we should, well, first of all, I want to tell everybody that we're nearing the end, and I think we need to hear a song from Beebs.
Me?
Well, you're the one who knows how to sing around here. And the other, but
I'll do a sing-along one for everyone at
first,
home.
I just want to tell everybody that we had so many comments and so many people here. I couldn't get to everybody's comments, and I couldn't have everybody share. I tried to, but it's not possible every time. So Just keep coming back and we'll get you there. And I'm coming around and I'm going to join you guys.
I would hang out here all night with you guys, but Maria won't let me.
I already moved in. I'm here. You guys got me now.
Uh-oh, here comes Maria.
Maria!
Is there room for me over here?
Yeah. Del, come on. Make room for Aunt Maria.
Oh, she's fine.
Del the Funky Canine's been cool chilling in the
Is that a
back.
boy or a girl?
It's a boy. He's a
Sorry, I
ham.
called you a girl.
He's a ham.
All right, you in there?
Yeah, I can scoot over. I'm good.
There we go.
All right.
I'll be in the middle. I got girls on
Getting
the
all
side.
cozy. It's like a little nest in here.
I just moved. I moved in already.
Like, I think I'm going to sleep here tonight.
Del's like, all right.
All right, let's hear it, Beebs. This is to all the people out there
This
painting.
is sing along for all you guys so you can sing while you're
Sing
painting.
with us.
You don't have to try to listen to lyrics because you already know it. 1, 2, 3, 4. This hit that ice cold Michelle, 5 for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces, styling, lively, living it up in the city. I got Chuck Saw with Saint Laurent. I got Kiss myself, so pretty. I too hot day. Call the police and a fireman. I too hot day. Make a dragon want to retire me. I too hot day. Say my name, you know who I am. Hot day. And my bank about that money. Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some wine in it. Take a sip, sign a check. Yo, Maria, I need some more wine in my cup. No, I'm just kidding. Jackson, Mississippi. We show up, gonna show out. Smooth and fresh, just skipping. Too hot day. Call the police and a fireman. Too hot day. Make Jack want to retire, man. Too hot day. Say my name, you know who I am. Hot day. And my bank about that money is so big up. Who do you think I am, Mr. Big Stuff? Never gonna give me love, Mr. Big Stuff. Who do you think I am, Mr. Big Stuff? Never gonna give me love, 'cause you can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you get to log on to Zoom and go to Brophy's paint party and have the most fun you've ever had in your whole life. And so then you finally, you get what you need. Yeah. Get what you need. Yeah, yeah. Get what you need. Yeah. Get what you need. Yeah, yeah. Uptown, funk you up. 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 Yeah. Can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want, but you still get to have Posca Paint parties. Yeah.
That was awesome, girl. You lift me up so much.
You guys lift me up.
Much.
Thank you so much for
Fun.
everything. Like,
High
thank you.
vibes.
And shout out to Posca for supporting the arts in such an insane time.
Yes.
Like, that's so cool because and it's such a beautiful whole thing. It's not like Posca randomly started sponsoring you. Like you've been bringing Posca all over the world for how many years now?
30 years.
30 years. So how cool to see, and a company you supported and they weren't supporting you for 30 years. You know, they were, you just really loved and believed in their product and knew that it would make things easier for people and art more accessible to people than ever. And through your passion and just willingly educating people out of something you were so passionate about all these years later. And now here we are in this situation, and Posca is supporting you and your guys are supporting each other to make sure that art can still be brought to the people. You know, that's cool. That's so beautiful.
And they really did. They said, we want to be part of the solution. And
They did.
and so they are. So, you know, I look forward to seeing everybody's painting. I will finish mine and show it to you in a little time lapse.
Post it on Instagram.
And we'll post it, and we'll be able to see each other's art, and we'll keep doing more inspirational things. On Monday, we're doing mushrooms, right?
We're
doing mushrooms on Monday here?
Mushrooms on
painting
Monday.
mushrooms.
We are
All
painting
excited.
mushrooms on Monday.
And it's kind of inspired.
Clarify that.
It's inspired by my Mother Earth series of paintings, where I did all kind of flowers and mushrooms and everything out of the garden and nature. And then on next Friday, we're doing butterflies, right?
With Andrea Earhart. So we have a lot of cool stuff coming up, and this was pretty awesome. I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful weekend.
Yeah.
We love you.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks. Lots and lots of love. You guys are beautiful. Your art is beautiful. And thank you for putting beautiful things into the world. You guys are the best.
Ciao.
Yeah. Bye.